When?
It's waiting for you to talk.
Hey, everybody, and welcome to the Six Nutz Podcast. Three comedians, six nuts. I'm your host, Dave, joined as always by Mr. Paul Angus. Should I say Mr. Paul Bourgon? Right down there.
Call me whatever you want.
And Mr. Jordan Bourgon. I mean, Jordan Angus, right over there. Gentlemen, how are you?
Jordan Bourgon doesn't sound good.
No.
Jordan Bourgon. You know what would sound really good is Jordan Joseph. I mean, you got the
Joseph sounds good.
Yeah,
Dave
good.
Dave Bourgon could work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dave Angus. I like Dave Angus.
Could work
That
too.
sounds kind of cool.
Yeah.
That's kind of cool.
Paul Angus?
Paul Angus? Yeah.
Yeah.
Paul Angus. It rolls off the tongue, man.
It
Anything
kind of rolls
Angus.
off. It kind of rolls off like Paul Anka a little bit, you know?
Paul Angus.
Yes.
Paul
Yeah.
Ankle.
Paul Angus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Love Paul
Yeah.
Ankle. Except
Welcome,
later on in his
gentlemen.
years when he put on some weight and you had to change his name to Paul Cankle.
Paul Ankle. Yeah. Yeah. Now he's Paul Coffin.
Do you guys know what episode we're on?
80.
Oh, this is 80.
Episode 80.
Okay. Yeah.
So you know what? Before we get to hold my beer, my question is 80. Is this a milestone episode? Is this a big one? I
Well,
know like 100's big, 50's
if you started
big.
counting in the 70s and you're going to stop counting in the 90s, then yeah, 80 is a milestone.
So how big is 80? Like how significant is 80? Like if you look at guys like Joe Rogan, he's on like episode 5 billion, right?
Yeah.
And
Well, you do it longer, you know?
yeah, just a little bit longer, but I mean,
Yeah.
80 in the community, in the comedy scene. Is this a big deal? Is this
And I think you know what's good too. Sorry, Jordan. Jordan, shut up. He doesn't do podcasts. I don't think he does them every week
Joe Rogan?
because I scroll through them. Right. Sometimes he's got really good guests on, and I like that. I like that he's that popular, but he doesn't do it. Like he could probably do it two times a week. You know what I mean?
I thought he was daily.
No.
I thought he was every day.
I mean, I have no idea what I'm talking about. Like I have no factual information to base this on, but I just like new episodes don't drop for like a while, you know?
No, okay. Well, I don't follow him that much, but
It's better that way, right? Less is more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we have a lot now. Like I noticed some of the other podcasts that started around the same time as us haven't put as many episodes or haven't made it. So it's interesting. We've been able to hang on there for over 2 years now.
Yeah.
And,
over 2 years. We slowed down a little bit there a couple of months ago.
Yeah.
But, we're picking up steam again. We're like getting more and more.
Yeah.
It's like, you know, we're hitting our second win. So now we're going to like charge right to.
We're hitting our 80th win.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly, man.
Second wins are great, eh? Like,
Yeah.
like just when you thought you're dead, you're about to die.
And then you're like,
A little bit
woo!
more live in you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't get too many of those anymore. Can't even get a first wind. Yeah.
So episode 80, yeah, this is a, I don't know if this is a banger, man. We're going to talk about a whole bunch of stuff, but let's get right to it, man. You guys got your beer ready?
Yes, I do.
Oh, I forgot.
All right. It's our favorite segment called Hold My Beer.
You're watching Six Nutz Podcast, and this is how I hold my beer.
Hold my beer. Let's go around the virtual room and introduce our beverage of choice. I got to remind everybody, Jordan is on a 79 episode streak. Different beverage every single time. He's never had the same beverage.
Yeah! Excuse me.
Bless you, Paul. Woo! I love that sneeze. That's awesome.
Sorry.
You ever try and hold a sneeze in?
Oh God, it's like
That's the worst.
yeah, it's the worst. So I did some gardening. I like feeling tip top like the entire week, but I did some raking in the front yard, and like I have incredible environmental allergies.
Oof.
Like I don't know if I've ever told you this 45-minute story before, but when I went and got the pricks on my arm, the doctor came back and he's like, "Whoa!" Like, cancer. Like, no, it was like I'm like a 10 out of 10 for like trees and plants and stuff. Like sometimes I'll mow my front lawn and I have to go to the doctor because I like contact dermatitis or whatever it's called.
Wow.
So I was out there yesterday and today just to like not be shit. And man, like I'm like, oh God, I can feel it in my eyes,
Yep.
Maybe that's why my jokes aren't so funny. Yeah.
Well, my wife has allergies and she follows, like she's a weather, she's right into the weather. And she said this year the pollen count is like the worst it's ever been.
Yeah.
It's really bad apparently. So
that's great.
The trees are fucking.
All right, let's get to Hold My Beer. Let's start with, who did we start with last time? I think we started with Jordan.
I can go again.
Yeah, go ahead, Jordan. Your beverage of choice.
Episode 80. I was in Arm Prior, and my secretary went into what Cold Bear Brewing Company in Arm Prior and picked me up a premium lager, Ottawa Valley Lager. Look at that! Isn't that
very nice?
Isn't that look at these artists with their designing their craft cans. Yeah, it is a nice can. It's a very nice can. So we're gonna try this one. It's got a little bit of condensation on it because it's been out for a little bit. Let's do the sniff test here. Yeah, it's got a nice light aroma.
Nice.
Much better than the Busch Light. Still a lighter beer, but it doesn't taste like water coming through a copper pipe.
Nice.
I would give that. I give the lovely people at Cold Bear Brewing Company a solid 8.1. This is a good beer, actually.
8.1. Very nice. Very nice.
8.1. That's good. Yeah.
Yeah, that's better than last week.
And that's good for Jordan because he has to go through 79 different beers.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
All right. Well done. Paul Bourgon.
So funny, eh? When I say stuff like that. Lech.
Whoa.
Lech. I was like, what's that? Okay. Like I'm like I had a shit-eating grin now when I'm getting beers. Like this'll get him. This will be the talk of the town. Lech.
Or is it Lesh?
I'm assuming it's German. It's delicious. It's great. Thank God. Thank God I didn't, reach in and grab a India Pale Ale or But it's great. Yeah, I give it a 7.9.
7.9.
Yeah. Really, it's light. It's not. I think Lech must mean light. Yeah.
Yeah,
Maybe.
probably.
What's heavy? Koch. Yeah. Languages.
All right.
Anyway, cool.
Thank you, Paul.
You're welcome.
I need a drum roll for this one because you guys are going to be blown away.
Here we go.
You're going to be blown away.
Is it a Mill Street
You
Organic?
ready for it? You ready for it?
I don't even have to see the rest.
Mill Street, baby.
Yeah.
I'm the anti-Jordan. I'm going for 80 straight episodes with the same beer.
Dave, what do you say, Jordan? What do you say? We all vote this from here on in. You should only be drinking Mill Street. If you're gonna drink that much, you should now have to drink it every time.
Yeah, you should send an email to the fine folks at Mill Street Organic and let them know that your two other podcast members have had different alcohol.
Yeah, it started off as a random beers each, but one of the guys just decided to just keep picking up his same beer every day. Like, you're killing my Big Rig root beer.
Yeah.
You haven't had a big rig in a long time, Paul.
I haven't. No. Well, I mean, they got rid of all the beers there, except for one. The Big Rig has the Pilsner is unbelievable.
Yeah.
Probably one of the best beers in Ottawa.
Have you and Big Rig broken up? Like, you don't talk about their pizza anymore. You don't drink their beer.
I haven't had their pizza in over 2 years.
2 years?
Probably. Yeah. Probably.
Is this your birthday?
And if you know me, definitely since then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
When was the last time you were in the restaurant?
I went there to meet up with my brother and one of his buddies. I'll go there. There's no animosity or anything like that between, No one's. I don't walk in there and like get escorted out. Like I'm not on the banned list. You know, like do not serve this man. Well, 100 people will. You know, he can influence 109 people. Yeah.
Hey, 147.
Is it 147 now?
We're up to 147.
Wow, that's pretty good.
Look at us.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, but no, it's still great, and the food is still really good. It's just like, you know, I'm reaching in the couch cushions here for. It's too gourmet for me. Put it that way. You know?
Is it? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, food is expensive in general. Like, holy
Is
crap.
it ever?
Jesus, man.
Is it ever? Yeah. It's
Grocery
ridiculous.
Yeah, it's nuts, man.
Everything sucks. Everything sucks now. I've heard like about Jordan. You were one of them. Macca, Jamie. He's telling me last night he's selling his truck. You know, I got another buddy who just traded in his car. Got a hybrid, but like it's happening now. You know, people are starting to be like, fed up with the $200 to fill up a gas tank.
Yeah, it's ridiculous, man.
Yeah.
It's not sustainable. And I'm sorry, but if you're gonna get electric vehicles too, you're gonna have the same issue.
100%.
It's not sustainable, and it's not much better for the environment as people are trying to push and the government's trying to get rebates for.
Yeah.
If you do enough research, you realize that it's not doing anything but helping with their propaganda and shit. So there needs to be a better solution. I agree to help our environment, but them trying to feed you that electric is the way to go and that is better on our environment than gas is a crock of shit.
Nope.
I mean, it can't be equal.
It's bad, man.
For detrimental things like the batteries are you saying the batteries and gas are equal? They're no better, no worse.
The amount of damage that it takes to our planet to resource the minerals and material to make the electric vehicle batteries is quite high.
Yin yang to what the gas does to our ozone.
Yeah,
absolutely.
You have to own that car for I think it's like 10 years before you're affecting any global footprint. And who has their car 10 years now?
Well, I mean, when I got my 1929 Model T, it was given down to me by like great grandfathers, and it still runs like a top.
Yeah.
You know, sure, it's a bit like there's a black cloud when I'm driving, and it's got the horn, which I mean I kind of like.
Yeah.
You know, you just pray it doesn't rain kind of thing, and you know, gas is pretty cheap. It's $1 to fill it up.
Jeez,
Did you see what gas is at today?
Yes, my area was $1.79.
It's $2.
Yeah.
I saw it in Stittsville today. In Stittsville,
Yeah.
$2.
That's ridiculous.
Remember when gas was like?
Ridiculous.
Remember seeing gas at like 0.59 cents, like 59 cents for
Yep.
Remember 69-cent cheeseburgers?
Nice.
I remember taking an OC Transpo bus as a kid, and it was a nickel.
Yeah.
It was a nickel.
Yeah.
OC Transpo bus was a nickel.
I remember getting double bubble gum for 5 cents. What's it at now? What's it at
Double
now?
bubble? No idea.
Can you even buy a single piece of double bubble gum?
Well,
I have no idea.
I remember the moment the doctor pulled me out of my mom. Okay. And opened my eyes, and I was like, here I am. So,
were you born with a beard?
I'm trying to make a joke. But yes, I do remember that. Like, it's funny we're saying that now. Like, you know, remember when your grandfather was like, in my day, like, you know,
yeah,
it was a nickel for yeah. But it's just true. Like, you can't help but say it. Like,
absolutely.
Now I understand how they felt. You know, looking at prices and stuff like that.
Absolutely.
I used to wake up in the morning in the summertime and go straight outside and not come back in unless it was for a meal or the lights were coming down, like turning on, right?
Yeah.
And I was never worried that somebody was going to come and try to rape me.
Yeah, it's true, man.
Like now, I don't know.
The wish that got away.
Different story, man. And the horror.
Every single birthday cake. I prayed for that. Yeah. Never happened.
It's crazy, man. I remember being a kid. I must have been about, I would say 10 or 11. And I went to the Ottawa X at Blansdown Park with my two sisters.
Nice.
And I won. Do you remember winning the goldfish in the bag?
Yeah.
You could win a goldfish in like this plastic bag filled with water. And I won one. and we actually had spent all our money, our bus fare. So we had to walk from Lansdowne to my house in Vanier with this goldfish.
Oh,
The poor thing was dead by the time I got home.
Yeah.
It was horrible, man.
Yeah. Remember the Dave? My mom still has a couple of them at her house. But like some of the games that you play, the prizes you would win, you could get those like it would be like a mirror.
Yes.
With a band in the background.
The rock and roll mirrors.
Yeah, like REO Speedwagon, but it painted onto the mirror kind of thing.
Yep.
Yeah, my mom still has a couple of those. Like I think she's got a Loverboy one. My brother's loved Loverboy. Still does.
I want to kiss one years ago. I want to kiss one. A mirror. It was. I don't know where it is now, but that was epic, man. Epic.
Yeah.
Good times, man.
They were. Frig. Like who was it? Jordan, I wasn't talking about it with you. I was talking with somebody about how buddy mine on Monday actually I was talking to, and when I used to work for Molson, they'd put us into the X. So I was a rep for Molson.
Yeah.
So for like a week long when the X was there, we were there all day into the night, and we just sat under like a canopy with like some inflatable games there and just got people to sign up for Molson stuff. And the World's Strongest Men was one of the features. Like every day there was something that Molson was putting on, and they had the World's Strongest Men competition there. So there was like 5 guys who won the World's Strongest. These guys were giants, and they had that that log that they have with like the hand holes in it, so it looks like you're picking up a tree. So they had one of those things, and they were like, we should get a picture of Paul holding it up, but you I'm holding the log up. But the camera, you can't see in the camera that like Magnus von Magnuson and Justin Paulin are both holding the sides up. Anyways, the pricks were like, "You got it, eh? You got it? Yeah, he's got it." And I heard, like, in my spine, I felt and heard I used to be 6'8", until that day. It was nuts. I felt my vertebrae collapse together. 300 pound thing over my head. Idiots.
That must have been, being a Molson Rep must have been the greatest job in the world, man.
It was pretty cool. It was a lot of work. One summer they gave me a Eddie Bauer expedition, fully loaded, and I was 19.
Yeah. So
I had this it wasn't painted or anything. It just had a Molson on the sign on the back and on the 2 doors. It wasn't like the Wienermobile,
Yeah.
Yeah. But they gave me that for a whole summer, and I'll tell you what the perk was. I kept one of my checks, okay, because I got paid in 2003 or something like that. So I kept one of the checks, and I'd use it to get into bars later on, 2008, 2013. You know what I mean? I was just so old and in my wallet, so I'd be able to walk up to huge bars with huge lineups. And I just walk and be like, "Hey man, I work for Molson," and be like,
"Yeah."
It's okay if I get these guys in too. I was So,
that's amazing.
Yeah, hey, if you're not cheating, you're trying.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right, so episode 80, gentlemen.
Do you guys want to hear that story again, or?
I'd love to, man.
You got time? Let's go.
Do it, man. We'll just play it on a loop.
No.
So what do you, episode 80, I want to get your thoughts, gentlemen, on what you guys think has improved the most over these 80 episodes, and maybe what has not improved, or what has kind of regressed, maybe.
Yeah, my liver, and my liver.
So your liver's gotten better.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Right away, Jordan.
Yeah.
my liver. 80 times you count that, eh?
Yeah.
Oh fuck.
That's amazing, man.
My timing hasn't got any better. I can tell you that. Jordan's sure is. Yeah.
Honestly, though, I don't know. I have to 80 episodes, and people in our community might be wondering why we still do this, but I like we've said before, we're not doing it for anybody else except for ourselves. And we have at least 30 people watch this every single time we post a new episode up.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Who's watching? Who do you think's watching?
Paul's mom.
Yeah, we know Paul's mom watches.
I think each one of us has a view, and then nosy people, I guess. I don't know.
I got a couple friends. I got two friends. Some people that say they do,
Yeah.
Yeah, watch it, yeah.
Yeah.
And I choose at that time, depending on who the person is saying to me, not to say, what do we talk about on episode 64?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you're that dialed in. But no, it's kind of, it's like, it's hard to let it come into your mind and register it, like you can only imagine what being like I saw this clip of Chris Hemsworth walking out of a store in LA or something, and there was like 30 people lined up, and he just walked by. He's like, like just Chris, like signing whatever signature on these whatever, and just kind of like, okay, this, and then thanks guys, and walk away. He didn't stop at every person and be like, okay, hold on. You want my autograph? Like, what? Okay. Thank you. Like, it means so much to me. And then go to the next person and go, okay, hold on. 2 people? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's, yeah. Anyway, people are watching the podcast. Like, it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And you think mostly comedians are watching, or do you think the community?
No, I bet you the least amount of people are watching are comedians.
No, I think we have probably about 15% of our viewership are comics, because I show up to shows every once in a while, and I mean, Tavis has watched the show a couple of times.
Oh, has he?
Yeah, he says he hasn't made he doesn't watch the whole entire episode, but he does pop on a few times to watch, and he'll watch it for a little bit before he turns it off. It's just like background noise. But
look, I put this on.
Hell yeah!
There you go, man.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think I know Jake Storm was watching us religiously at one point.
Yeah, Jake's good. Jake is a good comedian.
Yeah, so we do get some comics. I think some who generally are interested in what we're saying, and some are just curious to see if they're being talked about. But yeah, I mean, who gives a fuck? I got now that you mention it, I do have a couple friends in the States who from time to time watch it and razz me for not drinking IPAs anymore. Yeah. I know
Bavin watched it. I think he watched
it a couple times, yeah, but I don't think we're his cup of tea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he's been on the show. I forgot about that. We had him on.
We did have him on.
Yeah.
But, yeah. He does actually watch it recently because he did message me about it. So yeah.
I think guys like Mike Poirier watches, and I think Tyler Lister has watched a couple episodes.
Yep. Glenn Sloan used to watch us religiously wherever that guy is.
Yeah, whatever happened to Glenn Sloan?
I think he just got bullied into
leaving?
What's that?
He got bullied into leaving the community, or what?
He's still in the community. He pops up and then everybody attacks him. It's like a like a sugar cube around like an anthill. And the anthill just succumbs the sugar cube, and then it's gone until it reappears again.
Yeah. He should know by now. If he comments on anything, he's gonna get ambushed, man.
I don't know. I would love to have a conversation with Glenn again. I haven't seen him in 3 years, I think. So I don't know. I don't know.
Sometimes people just move on,
Yeah.
They just they lose interest. It's like, your life, I'm noticing it more and more. Whether it's food you want, whether it's exercise you should be doing, whether it's going to see your family, what should I watch on TV? Do I like this person or not? It's honest to God, when it boils right down to it, is magnets. It's you're either repelled or you're attracted, to whatever idea. It's whatever thing, everything in your life is there's always a point where you're like, yeah, okay, I would, unless it's Van Damme's coming to town and, my dad is the MC, yeah, I'm excited for this, but how many times are you I don't know if I want to do this or not. And then you kind of just feel yourself lean towards, yeah, I'm not going. And you know what I mean? Yeah. You feel good because you just made that decision. But it's sometimes people just they just veer off and they go in a different.
Yep.
I will say, so I mean, we did 2 shows in less than a week, and I had a show at No Forks last night, and I was saying to Monica before we went, I'm like, man, like I like Tavis, I like the venue, but I just wasn't feeling up to it. Like I had a long day at work and whatever, and I was
Piss and rain last
exhausted.
night too, so that sucked.
Yeah, so I was like, I don't know what it is. I just like if I didn't have to go, I wouldn't be going.
I
But I don't
drove to the pizza one, that JP puts on.
Pizza Tache, yeah.
And there was one car in the thing, and I couldn't see anybody, so I was like, "Thank you," The decision was made for me because I was like, I don't know if I want to go or not. I can't see.
Yeah. So did you go in or no?
I honestly drove by, couldn't see anybody. Like I drove by, looked in, and there was nobody. Like there was one person with a white rag, like going to clean a table or something like that. So I'm like, okay, they're a comedian.
Mm-hmm.
But no, it's just all those factors of do I want to or not. Like I'm like I should go because I want to go and like support kind of thing. It's probably a good reason why you're not getting you get on a lot of anyway. We talked about that before, but I drove by and I looked. I didn't sit there and stake out the place but I kind of looked and I was like, oh, all right. Well, there's one car in the parking lot. Yeah, it's close to my house though.
Is it?
Yeah. So.
Yeah, right across it's right across the border, right? Is that the one in Gatineau?
No.
Which one are you talking about?
Well, the one that JP does.
Yeah, I thought he did. I thought that one was in Gatineau.
It's like pizza. I googled
it. Pizza Tache.
Yeah, I googled it and it's like Bell's Corners. Is it in Bell's Corners?
No, it's in Gatineau.
Fuck me.
I think you went to the wrong one.
No wonder.
That's why nobody was there, man.
I walk in there with a joke book. I'm like, hey, what's up with these doors? Hey, yeah.
Where's the mic?
Okay, I wish I could get the last 2 minutes of my life back. Never tell that story. 2, I feel it's almost like serendipitous,
Yeah.
I was trying to get to the point. I was like, I don't know if I want to or not, and because physically I'm like not tip top shape, but but I still wanted to go because I'm always like, fuck, it's going on tonight. I told him I'd go, 4 weeks ago, and that kind of stuff weighs on me after a while. If I said I'd do it,
Yeah, me, it's I don't know, it's tough. I did this show Tuesday at No Forks, and I was exhausted. Tavis came upstairs, and Monica and I are both like just beat. And Tavis goes, I think he said something like along the lines of, "Oh, you guys look so happy or to be here," or like, "Don't look too excited," or something like that. And it's like it had nothing to do with him or the show. I just was fried, and I don't know if I was mentally prepared to be up on stage, I guess, at that point in time. Like I was like, my brain was almost elsewhere.
How'd you do though?
I did fine. I did exactly like what I was hoping to accomplish, right? Like I'm kind of working on some different bits and I'm trying to trim the fat. Like it was, the set I did Monday, right? So I was trying to figure out what I could toss and what is gonna work. Mm-hmm. And so I was able to adjust like my Barack Obama a little bit. And then I figured out from the show on Tuesday, okay, this is gonna work. The rest of the stuff I can get rid of. And that's what people like, and I can take that and add something else.
That's what that night is for, man.
That's exactly it. So I got exactly what I needed from it. The crowd seemed to enjoy it. So I'm glad I kind of was like, I need to go anyways, even though I don't feel like it, and do my work basically. So yeah, I'm happy about it. But yeah, sometimes you're like, I want to be there. I'm excited to be there. Sometimes I'm kind of being repelled, and mentally I just don't want to. But sometimes you got to get past that, right? Can
I ask you guys questions about speaking about impressions?
Yeah,
Dave, you did a whole show as Donald Trump.
Mm-hmm.
When you guys are doing impressions, do you ever walk around your house and talk to yourself like that? Like,
all the time.
How do you hone your impressions?
I'm
curious to know how other people hone their impressions. And I get that. Well, you listen to it and you think about it, but honing it is a way different craft,
Yep.
Yeah. So you walk around, Dave, around your house doing the impression?
I do, but I don't do. If there's anybody else in the house, I don't like to do it. So I prefer to do it when I'm alone.
You mean they don't like to do it?
I don't want to walk around the house with my wife or if my son's in the house and do Trump because just feel like an idiot. But if I'm alone, I'll just start talking.
Yeah.
I'll just start talking as Donald Trump and just go crazy.
Dave, do you ever when you're doing it sometimes, like whatever you're saying, like I could grab a cup of coffee or whatever, you ever think to yourself, no, I didn't have it there. No, that was a little off there. Like, do you ever you're listening?
Totally.
You're listening to yourself as you're doing it, and
Totally.
like trying to actually, like, you're exercising, like you're at a gym lifting weights to get stronger. You're not thinking to get stronger. You are actually pushing your body to it. It's like you're speaking, but you're actually really paying attention to your own voice, which, man, if I had $1 for every woman I dated that was like that, but you know what I mean? Like, you're honing it in that way. That's what I'm asking. You know, and you ever say like, I didn't have it there, and then sometimes you do, and you're like, oh, okay, yeah, that's it.
Oh, for sure. But I got to be careful though, because I haven't figured out how to do the Trump without really hurting my voice. Like, if I do it too much, then my voice is shot after a while. So I gotta be a little selective.
It's like my impression of the lead singer of Cannibal Corpse. It's like, it hurts my voice after a while. for 45 minutes.
Yeah. So like before I met you guys, I used to do a lot of impressions for my set, and I worked retail. So I would bug the shit out of my coworkers because I'd be doing like Mickey Mouse and Eric Cartman quite a lot while selling stuff and like just shitting around, and it used to drive people fucking nuts. And it's really sad to say, but I don't care. Like I used to do a lot of different ethnic background voices quite frequently. I used to do a Chinese accent quite a lot, and
do it.
Like, holy shit, that's a good deal. $13.99.
Do it all the time. I could do it all the time.
Like, and
you know what? That one gets so many laughs. People will laugh at the Asian accent no matter what you say. Man.
All I have to do is just randomly like bring it up if I'm around my buddies, but like really randomly, like they're on the couch on their phones and the game is on, and I get up to go grab a drink, and I just say to myself in the fridge, like no more beer in the fridge, I'm disappointed, and they hear that, they think I'm just talking to myself. That's when it'll make them laugh, you know. But yeah, like I was thinking like Australians, like you can do like 13, 14, I don't know.
Yeah.
You can do Italian, you know, Portuguese people, like that nice bill, like that kind of bill, like I live next to Portuguese people. It's the best impression I do. Right? Like it's a people are going to be in pain who know, and by people I mean my brother, my sister, and all the Portuguese people I know.
I used to I don't know if you guys would know this, but I used to do my Chinese accent quite a lot. That there was a guy on YouTube called Onage Pranks who used to call people and do the Chinese accent and prank call them, and I had I would get into fights with people and tell them it's not me, I am not doing that. And they're like, no, that's fucking you. You do the same fucking voice. You sound the exact same. And I'm so glad that the guy finally shows his face now, because I was being called a liar. And then you would do like an Indian accent, and it sounds like my Indian accent. And I'm like, fuck. Like,
I was thinking about it today, and not even in relation to the podcast. So it's just something I was on my mind, that you can do all those accents, but like Chinese one is hot water, right?
But
you know,
why?
Like, I don't know, but like it's like someone had a joke about this. It was like Pete Holmes, I think, had one that he's like, you can talk about, you can't do the Chinese accent, but like when my Italian friends come over, I can go, do you want a pizza pie? You know, and no one will get mad.
No one gives a shit.
It's not racist, you know?
Nope.
Yeah.
No, I don't get it. I did. I was at work today, and someone was playing a little bit of music. We were having a rough day, and they played Country Road, and I started taking kind of like, you know how Bavin does his songs with his accent. So I started doing the Indian accent, singing Country Road.
and you're doing it around your coworkers, people who
know,
just, you know,
lying.
walking up to a school bus full of, you know,
and
nuns.
I'm not intentionally trying to be like racist. I'm singing a song with a different accent, and I just replaced West Virginia with West India. That was it.
That's weird, yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I used to walk around.
Yeah, fuck.
I now don't do it around the house. Monica's not huge on impressions.
Yeah.
So I'll be driving and I'll practice them. And I'm trying to get I can do Barack very well, but I'm trying to get his perfect timing with the and his cadence, right?
Jordan,
And
when I mentioned that comment to you after,
yeah,
it's from such he's got it. Like I can't do Barack Obama. But what I was waiting for, the one thing this isn't critiquing. I was like, this may be like a tag for you. Is the sometimes almost every 3 to 4 sentences Barack Obama would you did it, and I was like, it's one of those. It's like the fucking moon. I from him watching the moon on him filming a video of him in Dubai, and he's like, look at the moon right now, look at the moon. And that whole impression that I do is just based on that word, right? Because I could do an impression of that. When I heard it, I was like, moon. Oh, okay. And then I started. I kind of fixated on it. That's why I'm asking you guys, Jordan, do you do the same thing? Like, do you no, I didn't get there. No, I kind of, it's kind of, and sometimes you do,
Yeah. So, I'm working on a couple impressions. I'm trying to be
like me, is basically what you're
saying. Yeah, basically. No, it's something I did before, but I'm trying to find the place where I'm enjoying doing, writing and comedy more again, where I found lately I'm just kind of a little bit jaded, so I don't want that. So I'm giving myself a little extra challenges that I didn't before. And so but for me, I have trigger words that kind of triggers the impersonation. So yes, it's Barack's and that's sometimes I start off doing that and then I get into the impression, and then you have to remind yourself I have to slow down because he talks at a slower rate than I do. His cadence and the way he says words, it's a little bit more exaggerated.
Yeah, even the inflection in his voice, and it's something you really do. I'm sure you, more than all three of us, I can relate to it. Where you're like the pitch of your voice is changing as you're doing it. You're not just or else you could be I got a buddy I went to high school with. I've been friends with him my whole life. His impression of a Chinese person is we're gonna go to get some food at the Chinese food store.
No.
Do you not hear yourself? That sucks. I got a buddy who does a Christopher Walken impression. He's always doing his Christopher Walken impression, and I'm like, man, it's not that good. I can't do it that well. Give me some time, maybe I could, but
No, it's I would like to, and that's the thing, right? So that's what the Tuesday night show helped me out with is I don't want to do 6 minutes of fucking Barack because that's a lot.
Yeah.
And I find when you have too many impersonators, it makes your crowd kind of go, okay. So if I can do 2 minutes and I get to show it and then move on, it keeps that kind of excitement going. And I get to talk about.
It's the whole reason of picture. You just kind of contrasted your style of comedy.
Yep.
Fucking cat hair. Your style of comedy and your style of jokes.
Yep.
And in relation, if you juxtapose that into my I have shorter jokes and my impressions are short. So I feel like that's the best. Those are the best kind of. Isn't it I could probably talk Liam Neeson for 6 minutes, but it would take a long time to get good at it for one. And but anyway, I'm just I found what you just said was very very interesting.
Yeah,
for us, for just us.
Just for us.
Talking to each other.
And for everybody else watching, well,
And if you want to see the Barack Obama impersonation, come to our show May 8th, and maybe you'll get to see me bust out the face paint. I'm just kidding.
Don't go there.
I'm just kidding.
Don't do it.
I'll do my Goebbels impression.
Yeah.
Don't be a Justin Trudeau, man.
Yeah.
All right. Speaking of Justin Trudeau, pet peeve of mine. Let's get to our segment for this episode, man. We're gonna get to some.
We're already through.
Yeah, we're at 40 minutes, man.
What should we call the middle part where we talk, where we just shoot shit and there's no segment, what we just went through?
General chatter.
On the outline, it's called general chatter, but I don't know if we
general
want to call it
chatter.
that.
General chatter, 6 nuts though, in relation to 6 nuts. It's it's the sack of the
breeze.
It's the sack of the podcast. Start off with the skin, Yeah.
Well, there's got to be a scrotum in there somewhere. All right,
Well,
let's
yeah.
get to pet peeves.
A do ba do ba do 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 ba do. Yeah.
Oh, ich kann kotzen!
Man, just before you hit that, good thing, because I was like, and all the things we do in between is the weird sew the up the middle of a bag that looks like it's sewn together. Yeah. I'm sewing this bag together with my.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
We'll come up with a term. All right, pet peeves. We go around the room and we this is therapeutic for us, man. So
It's a good one.
it's very good. So who wants to start? Any volunteers to start this one off?
I will.
All right, Paul, take it away, man.
I wrote
Your pet peeve.
2 of them down. When you any movie that you watch now, any army movie, okay, I'm gonna try to stay on point here because I was just put to tee off on women. any army movie you watch, okay, in the last, let's say 25 years, like not in Platoon but after Platoon, they have to add in the term "I got your 6." You got my 6? Yeah, I got your 6. Like, just like change it back to "I got your back." Like, yeah, like I'm behind you, you know? Or like I'd even take a "Can you get my 730?" You know? And like it sounds like I'm trying to be funny, but like if you when I almost now when I'm watching an army movie, or like, because there's a lot of them, I'm like waiting for it, you know? I'll go and I'll do 10 push-ups if they say it, you know, like, and they say it in every movie, every single one. Yeah, I got your 6, and that's a pet peeve of mine. I don't know why it is, but just it's like whoever came up with "I got you 6" was like, this is a cool this is a cool saying, you know, and like they're blown away at how long it's stuck, you know. Yeah. So I just feel like it's time for a new term. Like hockey players have a lot of funny terms, you know.
Yeah.
Anyway,
wagon.
Yeah. So I had that, and the other one was I know we're supposed to just have one. Pretty simple. When the same show is on 17 different channels, that's all. I hate it.
Now give us an example.
Like in the morning, from 5:30, from 5:30, and then 6, two channels back to back. It's FX and FXX. One's at 5:30 and the other's at 6 till noon and 12:30 in the afternoon is Hudson and Rex. Every day. That beats Seinfeld. That's more than Seinfeld. Hudson and Rex. And like, seriously, who watches Hudson and Rex like that much? No one. How many Hudson and Rexes are there that they can do that? There's 14 seasons of Hudson and Rex. It's just that is just a minor one. But like hockey games, I get it. But like Crave, I have 5 Crave. There's 5 Crave channels, and one of them is just an hour and a half behind the other. So really, I've got 4, but they sell it as 5. You know?
Yeah.
Like it's literally, if you're watching a movie on like 1301 or something like that, or whatever, 1301, 1305 is just an hour and a half ahead. So like, why is it? It's annoying that it's like they're spitting in your face. Like, yeah, we know you're paying for it. We never know you're gonna pay for it. Like, what are you gonna do? Not watch TV? Okay, cool, man. Enjoy Downton Abbey or like, you know, Jane Eyre. Hope you like reading. So yeah, clearly you can see it bugs me.
Yes, I can see it bugs it, man.
Just it's a bigger picture. It's part of a bigger picture of telephone companies just kicking the shit out of you, and you take it, you know. So
I wish I could say I feel your pain, but I don't feel your pain, man.
You don't care at all when there's 15 different channels of like the $180 you pay for a month or whatever.
I don't pay for cable anymore.
Okay, so you don't have cable.
No.
Well, then of course you don't feel my pain, Dave. It's like talking to a eunuch about how much of you blue balls.
Yeah.
Hey, man,
Don't you hate when your nuts get itchy and you just like you scratch?
Getting boners all the time. You just like Tell me about it. Yeah. Seriously.
Well, if I had cable, then I'd feel your pain, man. But
Yeah.
it's a great pet peeve, man.
There you go. Yeah.
Solid.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you,
Got my
Paul.
six, got my
Jordan.
6 and 6 different channels. Yeah.
There's a trend there. 6. Jordan Angus, your pet peeve, man.
I had a pet peeve here, but then Paul's pet peeve kind of triggered my other pet peeve. So I don't know.
This
It's
is
usually
why
how
you
it works,
podcast.
man.
Yeah, if we have time, I can go through both of them, but I feel like
Yeah.
one's probably a better bit than the other. Well, I'll do my original one. I hate that I'm an overthinker. I can't stand that I overthink things that like happened so long ago that they're not relevant now. And like it shouldn't bother me, but it like I think about it and then it bothers me and I'm like, man, I feel bad still, and I shouldn't, but it drives me nuts. My biggest example is, okay, I remember like I was homeschooled till grade 5, and so I was a little bit late heading into a social circle or whatever. I was in grade 7, and a friend of mine, he was having these cookies, and he was of the Hebrew faith, and they were special like kosher cookies or something like that. And I asked him, and I didn't mean anything mean by it, but I asked him, "Can I have one of your Jew cookies?" and
Yeah.
I
They're
didn't
really,
even,
they're really chewy.
yeah, but like,
Yeah.
but like he was so offended by it, and I didn't mean offense to it. I didn't realize that there was another term for it, like, "Can I have your kosher cookie?" or
I
"Can I have
didn't.
your Hebrew cookies?"
Dirty, rotten, stinky Jew cookies. No,
Like,
you didn't do that.
that's it, right? Like I didn't
Yeah.
say it in that kind of way, and it's bugged me
Yeah.
for so long. I didn't mean to upset him, but he was so mad, and I was thinking like, I don't know anybody else who gets mad about like their background being in front
Oh,
of a food
God.
thing, and like I
I
don't
do.
get. I never seen a white person get mad if I like went up to them and said, "Hey, can I have a
Oh.
cracker?"
Yeah,
and like,
we're not allowed to.
and I don't get mad if somebody came up to me while I'm drinking a Negroni. If they asked me for a Negroni, I would be like, "How dare you? You can't say those things." So I just feel like I need to stop overthinking situations because this guy is definitely forgot about it. and also, why can't I call it a Jew cookie if I'm not trying to be mean about it?
Sort of the same thing. Sort of the same thing as impressions. But you're not. It's not
No.
a mean impression. It's not a.
Yeah.
You're not trying from the heart. It's not.
No,
You're not trying to be mean. Yeah, it comes off offensive to them. That's all.
yeah, and that's it, right? And I think like because he was angry about it, then I'm like I put in more energy than I needed to in the whole thing, and then some people get a little bit angry because now you made me feel bad for something that I wasn't trying to be an ass about. But
Yeah, Dave, you
Yeah.
had that. Remember that guy that came up and like threw his drink at you or whatever?
Yeah, absolutely.
No, you weren't trying to be mean. You were trying to hurt anyone's feelings. It's the last
Not
thing you
at
were
all.
trying to do.
No.
Not at all.
and also I didn't get a cookie.
Well, I mean, that one we knew.
Yeah.
That's like the cherry on top, man. That's like a kick in the balls. All right, thank you, Jordan, for that pet peeve. My pet peeve. Let me preface this by saying that it has nothing to do with our group chat. Also, I'll say that right up front. But you know what? On Facebook, like this is specifically aimed at the comedy community, not at one specific person. But when you're in a group chat, right, and it's all comedians, and somebody cracks a joke, and then another person cracks a joke, and then another person, and then it's just joke after joke after joke after joke after joke, and everybody's trying to outdo the other person. Like at some point, you gotta cut off the jokes, man. You know, like
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Save it for the stage.
What's that?
Save it for the stage.
Like,
Yeah.
okay, we know you're all funny, we get it, but you don't have to like pile on like another joke, another joke, and
Exactly.
when you're 20 jokes deep, like, okay, we get it. You're funny. Like, enough with the comments. There should be like a cap.
I do that
3
to
comments
myself. I
max.
do it to myself. I'm like, hey, stop telling jokes. Like that the last 3 sucked, and if this one doesn't work, like when I'm just talking to people, like
Yeah.
being funny, but I know exactly what you mean.
But if it's a small group chat, like our group chat, like I don't care. Like it doesn't
Yeah.
bother me. But
Yeah.
it's like when there's like you're 15 comments deep, we're like, okay,
It becomes very vapid.
the horse is dead. Like, okay, just stop it, please. Stop it.
Yeah, I have the opposite.
And then someone does a fart voice note and changes everything around about it. Yeah.
Reignites the whole thing. Yeah.
Every time I'm in a comedy group chat, nobody says shit. Like nothing.
Most of the time.
Most of the time it's nothing. It's hey, can you guys, and nobody
Yeah.
says anything. There's not even a little heart or a like, or I have acknowledged I've seen this comment. It's just nothing.
That's a topic for another show, though. You know,
or even just tell me to go fuck myself. I'm on your show.
I can't wait to put me on the next show.
Exactly.
Yeah,
I'm gonna look for. Oh.
Yeah. So the May 8th group chat, I'll be expecting you to tell me to go fuck myself.
Okay, let me clarify. It's not group chats. It's more on Facebook that really annoys me.
Oh yeah, I don't even. If there's more than 20 comments, I'm checked out. I don't even.
Although I will say it was entertaining when they were piling on Glenn Sloan about the meatball thing. That was entertaining. But even that, after a while, like, okay.
What was that? Quickly.
There's only so many meatball jokes you can make. Like, we got it.
Well, yeah, now it's because it's come too many meatballs.
What happened? I didn't read this.
From what I've read through the comments, and I wasn't there. Let me clarify. I was not there. I don't know.
Where was it, by the way?
Where?
Was it a Meow?
It was somewhere. It was an indie show for sure.
But it was about meatballs, is what you're saying.
Somebody called an Italian guy a meatball, apparently, and apparently,
come on.
I know it's not even. It's not a racial slur. Calling an Italian a meatball is not. Anyways, apparently, Glenn's friend thought that was racist, and Glenn went on a rant on Facebook, and that was.
Yeah,
I think it was Glenn's friend who was called a meatball.
It was Glenn's friend who was called a meatball. Glenn made a comment about it, a very long comment on the OCC.
Was he a vegetarian? Is that why he took it so?
Well, I mean, maybe.
You know me.
Who the hell knows,
I don't even eat a meat.
But since the meatball comment, there's been a lot of beef with the community in Glen. So
pun intended.
Yes.
Thank you for catching that. Yeah. So apparently you're not allowed to call people meatballs anymore, just spherical ground beef. And that's
exactly.
I don't fucking know, man.
Oh, crazy.
Do you guys ever go to IKEA for meatballs?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Fantastic.
No, like, listen to the question, though. You guys ever go to IKEA for meatballs? Not IKEA for IKEA.
Yeah, no.
You ever go to IKEA just to walk up and get meatballs and then leave?
Yes.
You've done that?
Yes.
Just meatballs.
We used to go there for breakfast and leave.
Dude,
the $1.49 breakfast or whatever it was.
Cup of meatballs. You get a cup and a spoon or a fork.
Yep. I have no other reason to go to IKEA but to get the food that's there, including a hot dog and a pop drink every once in a while.
Imagine you had to they gave you your meatballs in all the things to have a plate, fork, you had to put everything together yourself. Hey?
Exactly.
An Allen key.
Just coming to me right now. Everything
You have to eat your breakfast with an Allen key.
Yeah, you have to go and get a tray and you have to you rip the package off. You have a book of instructions. Okay, tray 1, fork 1. Where's the fork? It's right there. Yeah.
I'd rather slit my wrist than go to IKEA, especially at Christmas time. That place is horrible.
They're actual food court. Not the one where when you buy your stuff and you're walking out, they've got a little place where you get cookies and hot dogs and shit. They have an actual huge food court and they sell beer there. They sell duck confit. It's
it's amazing.
It's called Schlagenbuch Tachten. I'm just making a joke, but this huge place. You can go there and get drunk and eat.
Yeah,
absolutely, man.
You're
awesome.
rock. That's rock bottom, but it's kind of fun to go to rock bottom every once in a while. You know what I mean?
You know what's a fun game? Is you go to IKEA. You
go to IKEA and get drunk by yourself.
Yeah, no, not by yourself. With some friends. You all get drunk. You eat your meatballs, and then you play hide and seek in IKEA.
That's awesome.
It's so fun. I've done that. There's an IKEA in Vaughan. I had a show there way back, and I got super hammered and played.
That's awesome.
In the IKEA at Vaughan.
You play for $100 each though, it's a buy-in. You're serious. You're not just this sucks.
Yeah. Amazing. All right, gentlemen, it is time to wrap things up, and let's get to our final thoughts. Let's do it right now. Oh, yeah, we're all rocking out. Final thoughts for episode 80, man. It's a big one.
I have to keep reminding myself that you can see us.
Yeah, I can see you guys, man.
You know, during the intro music.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
like
Cool.
during those
Yeah.
times you're like, yeah, I can pick my nose, pick my ear, I can like
You can.
yodel the hey, you know. And when the camera comes back, you're just like, yeah. Anyway.
That's awesome. All right, final thoughts, Paul. Let's start with you, man. Final thoughts for episode 80.
I mean, I think I've given you all my thoughts. I've given you enough thoughts this podcast. I think I don't really have any final thoughts other than I'm looking forward to the Clock Tower show.
Clock Tower, Friday, May the 8th.
Yes.
Be there. Be square.
I actually am looking forward to it.
Yeah, it's going to be awesome.
It's a good room.
Yes, sir.
Fantastic room.
Mr. Zachariah Seville will be the special
He's good.
guest.
Zach's great.
Yeah, I'm pretty funny.
And listen, this is my final thought, actually. Like, as far as someone in the community in Ottawa who's, in my opinion, done the most for comedians who are up and coming. Like, a lot of people have open mics and stuff. Dave, you got one. Jordan, you've had many. Like, I've had a few. But Dave, like, he's had it consistently for a long time, and he's fair, and he brings people on. Like, he brings me on, is what I'm trying to say. Like, you know, it's going to be 7 minutes. It's like 11:11 on Remembrance Day when I go up there.
Yeah.
You know, like, I mean, we all have that problem. We all complain of it, but like, he's got to be popular enough that it's been running for as long as he has. But I've always found he's not like. You're not waiting 13 months to get on, you know. No. So as far as someone who's been a stepping stone as well as a comedian, I think Zach has done. He sticks out for in my opinion, for someone who's done a lot for the Ottawa community, because a lot of these comedy club owners. Anyway, Zach's awesome. That's what I'm trying to say.
It's a beautiful final thought. Thank you, Paul. All right, Jordan, your final thought?
I'm going to take the next 2 minutes to, I'll agree with Paul. Definitely a community ambassador that probably doesn't get recognized as much as he should.
Yes.
I would like to say that he probably was kind of the stepping stone for this to happen, because That's Hot's where I met Paul.
Yeah.
And I met Paul, and then I met Dave, and then all of a sudden all this stuff happened. And
we did the hot sauce thing from on the first episode.
Yep.
Episode 1.
Episode 1, we did the hot sauce. So yeah, definitely a huge community ambassador, and he probably should be on an episode of our podcast, but he'll be at the live show, so please come out.
Yeah. On Monday, I thought of you, Jordan. I was looking over at you, and it hit me. I'm like, man, thank God I got like someone that got along with that guy. You know, I remember that first night we met him. Yeah.
Yep. February 25th,
great.
2023.
Do you remember you and I were talking, but like just both facing the bar, and then 5 minutes later we're both like leaning into each other, laughing.
Yeah.
Dave, you too, man. I remember you. Anyway, I'm taking up everybody's time, but
absolute.
Yeah.
I just want to say, 80 episodes, man. To be on this 80 episodes of not having the same drink, I want to say that's probably one of the proudest things that I have going on in my life. It's not the number one, but it's definitely top 5. When people ask me about my career, I usually am. Hey, I'm on a podcast. We've done 80 episodes. Did you know I've had 80 different types of drinks? And so it's a huge highlight for me, for my life, to be on this podcast with you guys. We've had some sweet guests. We get to do awesome segments. We get to talk about random shit that I normally don't get to talk about. And it's kind of like a workshop where we're discussing random things. I've made great friends with you guys. So
can I just say one thing, Jordan?
I
can't remember seeing either of you drink your beer during this episode.
Oh, man, I'm almost done.
God, I've been sipping the whole time, man.
Okay.
Yeah, watch it back. I'm almost done. Here, watch. Hold on.
Well, you want to go?
Done. I've seen Paul chug a whole glass of beer in like 5 seconds on the podcast, too.
Oh, yeah, I could throw him down.
Yeah. So I want to let the 30 people who consistently watch this know that I don't take this podcast for granted. It has a special place in my heart. That's why I like doing it. That's why I like promoting it. So even I'm hoping we get to 100. I'm hoping we keep this going for as long as we can.
One of us would have to die.
Yeah.
Seriously.
So, yeah. You better hang in there, Dave. No, I love you guys. I don't say it enough, but I love you guys.
Love you too, man. I don't like the dead air after we talk. Like the whole. That's the third pet peeve. Like laugh or
The veiled shot. I'm equally as proud, and I could say with confidence that I've drunk 80 Mill Street Organics.
Good beer. It's good beer.
It's a great
You need
beer.
to write them an email. You did.
I do, man. I do. So
Write them a handwritten letter. They'll appreciate it more.
Yeah.
I'm gonna check. Maybe I'll like carve a note in stone or something.
My
I'm so old, right,
Send a
Jordan?
raven, yeah.
I'm just
Send
kidding.
a fucking
I wrote
pigeon
them
with
an
it.
email for you, Dave.
Beautiful. Thank you. But don't use artificial intelligence. Otherwise, no, not sending it.
I didn't.
All right. Yes. My final thought. Friday, May the 8th, Clock Tower. We'll be live. So make sure you come and check that out. And feelings mutual, man. Love you guys very much and love the podcast. And if we are not here for episode 100, then that means I'm dead. All right. With that.
Don't negative talk.
Nope.
We'll definitely be around for 100.
Yep. See you at episode 100.
Yes, sir. So looking forward to the next one. 81 coming up.
We'll definitely be here for episode 100. See you later, guys. Ah!
I like how your screen blurred it out.
Rubber gun, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jordan. Thank you, Paul. Thank you, Monica.
Thank you,
We'll see you all
Thank you, Monica.
next time.